get to it! The hand's almost free!
The godly head will owe us some blood debt!
Keep moving! Time to hit him!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Get out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand!
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
Drax with the assist!
Yeah, got a feeling the same unicorn will show up once we break his toy! Yup! Get on the flatface, healing his buddies!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Zonked out weirdos! Don't shoot! That one's throwing back! I can't believe they enslaved the continuous vortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
What is next, Peter Quill? I shall break their bones!
Blockhead sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
The Shadows of immediately!
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Just need to unplug the last power line, Quill, and we should be good to go!
Working on it!
Incoming attack!
Quill, we gotta unplug these nasty things!
Working on it!
Work faster! Watch it! He's healing his buddy! Watch
Can't do
out!
that without a head!
The wizard gives them power!
Groot's right! The bubble's shrunk! We can get at that last plug now!
Then let's get to it! The hand's almost free!
The godly head will owe us some blood debt!
Need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand!
Okay, I got you.
Hands off me! Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This. A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano. Rocket, don't ever change.
So, about the kid going full brat on us. What? I'm just gonna ask. How you doing, Quill?
That age is a difficult one. Even my sweet Camaria could be trying.
I don't know. It's like it wasn't even her.
Yeah, that flartin' art's really done a number on her. Let's move it. We gotta get to the ship and get the Flark out of here.
Guardian of Galaxies will heal. Mother child.
Cosmo,
The Flarkin' Flark!
how'd we get here?
We exited the Continuum Cortex.
This ain't where it usually leads.
Scott, he's good. It's an illusion. Cosmos trapped us in another mental prison. Stop. Listen. What's that?
K9 barking. Too strident for Cosmo.
Great! Instead of one dog, we're gonna get attacked by a whole bunch of them.
Collective noun for a group of young dogs is a litter.
You know what this means? It means Cosmo isn't completely promised up.
Yeah, it looked like he bought in to me.
Then why didn't he kill us? And why would his puppies be in here too? Because he's trying to protect us.
That's a bit of a leap of logic.
And maybe he left the puppies to help us escape. We just need to find them. Everything looks the same.
The great labyrinth on the Tath was a rite of passage. Children would enter it on the evening of the harvest, and whoever emerged by the next evening was considered an adult.
The barking is getting fainter.
It's kind of hard to follow.
Don't help, every hall looks the same. He's right. We're going the wrong way, Quill.
You sure this is the wrong way?
I'm Groot.
If you're trying to follow the barks, then yeah, he's sure.
I think we're getting closer, right?
The barks are getting louder at least.
We seem to be heading in the right direction.
Why do you sound surprised?
Because I am.
We have to be close.
The yapping is getting louder.
And more annoying.
I am Groot.
Groot says we're getting closer.
Hey, buddy! What are you doing in here?
This charm is an obvious trap.
Great. Now we're following one of Cosmo's kids. And it's the dumb one.
He's not dumb. He's just regular.
Is that what they used to tell you?
I'll take it, because I know that teasing comes from a place of love.
You're headed in the wrong direction, Peter Quill.
Too bad about Cosmo.
This condition is shared by thousands across the galaxy.
Millions even.
And who knows what'll actually happen to them once Raker and Nikki complete the fulfillment.
We won't let that happen.
We gotta get out of here before we could even try to save the galaxy.
Oh, way to get us out of the woods, little guy.
This puny whelp will be a great warrior one day.
Yeah, a real beast.
If you want me to triangulate Mr. Mouthful's location, we gotta get inside.
You coming, buddy? Oh, it's not safe here. You ever been on a spaceship before? You gotta help your dad and family. I get it. Go get him, buddy.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Dastan Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone. We're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on. Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
We're not getting away this time. Power down, power down. Hell yeah, Nova Corps! The world mine must have... Come on.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
Nikki's in there somewhere. There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Well, regrettably, we do not have one.
Guys, we do our best work when we're out of options. Somebody's got to have something. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers? You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides, what's a pirate without a ship? Drax.
You have royal blood. Perhaps it is time for the Prince of Spartax to return and rally his people.
You been to Spartax lately?
I have not, but Spartoid technology is well beyond...
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech. You can't even land there anymore. Groot, and no bad ideas.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us in the front.
Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us?
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me, Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Hold on. What if the answer's been slobbering right in front of us this entire time?
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammie's pretty much useless to us, but she's also useless to the church. They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
I am Groot.
Guardians of the Gut!
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
Groot ain't going back in a cage.
No, but think bigger. Way bigger. The one beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going! To Maklu-4! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!
Yeah, we're totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklu-4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless abominations that dwell below.
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks, too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Hang on to something!
Show off.
Hey, if you got it...
Flark!
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom!
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom!
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! Whoa!
Clark!
Just trying to slow us down!
Fear! Fear!
Stop yelling!
Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Pretty sure she means all the things!
Peter!
Watch out for the thing! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, Scott! Oh, Scott!
Glorious!
How are you enjoying this?
I am not! I am embracing death!
We're coming down hard! Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa, we gotta find him first. Shall we? Oh, this is insane.
This is how we park, yeah. Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking!
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
And convince Lady Hellbender to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on our quest, let us rouse our spirits with a Catathian battle anthem.
What? Like now?
You know what? Flark it. Let's do it.
Listen closely. Ancient Catathian is a powerful tongue with words that hold great meaning. Follow as I lead the melody. Held up.
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The other time is when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed-out jerk at Mantlos, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That, I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was flarkin' hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler. for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
Yeah, I think the environment controls are all right. Why? Oh yeah, the garden. I'm sure your plants can handle a little breeze. Don't worry.
At last, the hunt for Fin Fang Foom truly begins.
A monster that big's gonna leave serious marks all over the planet. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Looking for Foom Poop. Great.
By defeating Foom, we will secure our place in Ultaf.
What's that again?
The Catathian afterlife.
The Milano isn't gonna self-destruct or anything while we're gone, right?
How many times do I gotta tell you? The ship probably ain't equipped with self-destruct systems.
All good, buddy?
I knew this day would come. I was destined to battle the Dragon Lord of Kakaranthara.
Bet you didn't think you'd be fighting him with this team of a-holes.
I did not. But I am thankful fate has granted me this honor.
We're gonna pull this off. I know it.
Of course. We have to. For Nikki.
All right, let's do this.
Shivering tit wishes it's cold.
That's not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy-saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no Foom Poop.
We should look for Catathian hunt markers, testaments to the bravery of those who came before.
By bravery, you mean...
Glorious death.
One of these... That was too close!
The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
We sure we'll still have a ride home with all the meteors?
She can take a hit.
We literally just crashed because we couldn't take a hit.
And she's still in one piece.
Oh, she's in several pieces.
Well, the biggest piece is still in one piece.
Watch out! We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble way to die on Maklu 4, like so many of my people before us.
Someone remind Drax we ain't come here to die.
No one's dying! We're taking Foom alive. We're handing him over to Lady Hellbender alive. And we're getting her to help us take on the Church's armada.
So in this plan of ours, the Armada part is where we die?
Maybe, but definitely not before that.
Go team!
Looks like a dead end.
Glorious dead end.
Gotta admit, I kinda love how excited you are about all this.
Oh, Drax, let's channel some of that excitement toward this rock.
I shall pretend as the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great! Drax just shattered the skull of the thing we're supposed to capture.
Bye-bye, Galaxy.
You have nothing to fear. They say that his bones cannot be crushed.
Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Groot wants to know if those books said anything about catching dragons.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
You can't remember the details because you didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
I think I see something up ahead!
Look, my people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's memories? When Mantis linked us all together?
They're Catathian hunt markers.
What's with all them rectangles?
Monoliths.
Fine. What's with all them...
That's a lot of brave Catathians.
After Thanos raised Katath, my people were left broken, physically and mentally. Their exodus led many of them here in great numbers.
So how many of these hunters came back?
None.
They were all victims of Fin Fang Foom?
Not victims. They came for the ultimate battle. A truly glorious death.
They came here wanting to die, didn't they?
Most Catathians believe that in order to reach paradise, Ultath, you must live a life filled with purpose. Failure to achieve this results in banishment to Sarduth.
The bad place.
It is not a place. It is non-existence.
Kinda like what's gonna happen to the whole galaxy if the Church gets its way.
Indeed.
I once heard that Fin Fang Foom is the runt of the litter. He's even got one brother that's way bigger than him.
I have never heard this story.
What? You ain't never heard about Bing Bang Boom? The colossal beast of Kakaranaraka? Makarantula?
Nonsense.
Is that
Okay, team. We can't make quick work of this thing. We got no right going after Fin Fang Foom.
Well said, Peter Quill. We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people.
I just wish they cleared out the beast a little better!
For overreach tougher than he looks!
Defeat this beast! We will capture Boom! It is our destiny!
I've never seen Drax so enthusiastic!
Look out! This thing's all shroom and doom!
Its stomach appears soft and punishable!
Toss him around! This is like an iced up version of Stumpy!
No mentioning Stumpy! Remember last time? This blackguard sucking up all my shots! We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people!
Guess that makes us honorary Catathians!
This is how it's done!
Death has come! This poor little cat has no apparent weaknesses! Blow him up! Defeat this beast! We will come!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
You think we're in trouble? From these guys? Well, I say trouble is our middle name.
Who said we were in trouble?
When we're slicing scutch with a knife or a blade, when we're shooting fast and Groot's making shade, that's what I call trouble. Who's with me?
I feel
Fortunately,
strange!
we are! I've never seen Drax so enthusiastic!
Drax, destroy!
Can you stop the ice pack puns already?
before we got here!
Maybe this is a part of his hunting grounds!
Rocky! Boy, throw that Drax!
This is like an iced up version of Stumpy!
Too bad we can't just give this to Hellbender!
Don't breathe it in, you idiot! Light him up, Rocket!
Yes! Now bring on Fin Fang Foom!
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much bigger and stronger and scarier is Foom gonna be than the thing we just fought?
10,000.
That's what I figured.
No one said this was gonna be easy, Rocket.
Right, but 10,000 times, Quill, Drax is the literal one, remember?
Obviously, our chances of pulling this off suck. A lot. But what chance does the galaxy have if we don't pull it off?
Exactly. We all saw what the Church is capable of. No matter what this planet throws at us, we're not stopping till we catch Foom and Lady Hellbender is fighting by our side.
Let's just say we're just gonna drag him all the way back?
I'll call the Milano over and we'll hook him up with the tow cables. I'm assuming you can survive deep space?
Fin Fang Foom hunts on multiple worlds.
Perfect.
Gamora, I'm thinking I can get a pretty good vantage point from the top of this thing.
Okay, just be careful, Peter.
I can see the whole crater from up here. Maybe Foom's not in the mountain after all. Maybe he's down there somewhere.
You tell us!
I mean, if I were a dragon, I definitely want to stop around down there.
Legends do tell of Fin Fang Foom stalking Maklu's greatest caldera.
Good enough for me. We can probably work our way around the edge and find a way down.
My sister used to paint places like this.
Hell worlds?
Frozen landscapes.
You expect me to believe that Nebula, scourge of 100 worlds, liked to paint pretty pictures?
They weren't pretty. They were sad.
Gamora, snip, snip.
I'm on it! Flark and Hala!
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
It's gotta be Foom's, right?
He's even bigger than his legend.
So, yeah, when we find him, let's avoid the claws.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross here too. Just not sure how.
Looks like there might be a ledge hiding under all those rocks on the other side.
Okay, I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part.
This place has way too many caves and crevices, probably filled with nasty surprises.
Fortunately for us, we travel with the nastiest of all surprises, despite its harmless appearance.
Really? He's talking about me? I'm flattered. I like you too, Drax. You know, the way you move heavy stuff, it's great.
Oh, look. They're bonding.
Take it away, Drax.
Certainly. Where shall I move it? If we fall this day, know that it is said Fin Fang Foom takes special care of the skulls of those he deems worthy.
I don't want Foom playing with my skull.
I could clear the rubble from that ledge, Peter Quill.
Final step, Drax. If we can topple some of those rocks, we got our...
Glorious!
I swear, I've never seen you in such a good mood.
Because you have never seen me on the Great Hunt before.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
Drax, I know you've been waiting for this a long time. Enjoy it, man.
Thank you, Peter Quill. I must admit that with everything that has happened, I need this.
Yeah, well, maybe if we'd listened to you from the start and just gone after Foom...
Then we'd probably be dead. We so weren't ready before.
I was born ready.
Groot wants to know more about Nebula's paintings.
They were typical frozen landscapes. Sometimes she painted little versions of us in there.
He thinks that's sweet.
Not really. I was dead or mangled in most of them.
Everyone get ready. There's something up ahead.
I'm pretty sure it sees us, whatever it is.
Great. More Foom food to deal with.
Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Good advice. At this rate, I'm worried we won't have time to save Nikki!
So then let's speed things up!
The rest of you should think of this as a warm-up for Fin Fang Foom!
Yeah, well, I don't feel no warmer.
Sick of Drax! Hold him down, Groot! I know I don't say this enough, but I really appreciate you guys!
Right back at you, Peter! Now less feelings and more fighting! How's everybody holding up?
Still fucking freezing.
The hunt for Fin Fang Foom continues.
Okay, let's just think things... through a moment.
Since when is that a thing we do?
What if we're too late? What if Raker finishes what he started and... The ritual...
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. If our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom, it will be an honorable final act.
I don't do final acts. I'm a survivor.
Let us hope we are not too late.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Let's do it! One step closer. I hope. There, see? More ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps. I keep thinking Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not, but smart ones do.
They say that Fin Fang Foom uses the planet's treacherous surface to test would-be adversaries.
Careful! That's deadly gas.
How do you know?
So here's an idea. Why don't we lure Foom into one of these gas caves? Knock him out.
I want full credit for the kill.
For the last time, Drax! We're not killing Fin Fang Foom!
Wait. Rocket, are you neck deep in water?
We're about to stare down the legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fear.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me.
Drax, buddy! Smash it!
I shall render it rubble.
Instead of giving her Foom, any chance Lady H might settle for a few of these, whatever they are? Didn't think so.
One last gross whaley thing! That thing was freaking nasty! Meet your maker! Gamora, slice him up! Many Cathathians have perished upon these slopes!
Yeah, well, good thing I'm not Cathathian!
Thanks, Groot. Loving the initiative.
Sodrajo to Glog. Sodrajo to Glog. Heldador Morgath. Soltat Flandergath.
Right there should be fine.
On it!
Galmak, Galmak, Soldat Flandergath.
This looks sturdy enough for an anchor.
Sure, just tell me where.
How about here?
Since you ask.
Sodrajo to Glog. Heldago Magath.
This is definitely in Drax's wheelhouse.
Argath Gonakol. Vol Malki Ultath. Gotan Gogalma.
Knock it down, Drax.
It shall fall.
Nice! Who won't know what hit him?
You will be more resilient than a boulder, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive.
Why?
I think it's a team building thing.
We require no further team building. We are the perfect team.
Honestly, after everything we've been through, there's no one I'd rather be doing this with. I flarkin' love you guys.
Whoa! Barking, Maclu!
Maklu 4, Peter Quill. You must be fair to the other Maklus. Pelmafin Sardut, Judkai Nageltau, Gothen Kogalmak.
Sharp! Very, very sharp!
This is nothing compared to the legendary teeth and claws of Fin Fang Foom.
You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if he doesn't live up to all the hype.
Assuming we live that long.
Peter, look! There's smoke ahead.
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, bleed them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender, and we carve through the rest.
Hey, is everything okay? We didn't really talk after your,
The killing my sister thing?
Yeah, and other tangential topics.
I'm fine. Ish.
Okay.
Peter, there's a good chance Nikki's already lost.
No, I don't accept that.
And if she is, I know I'll be the one expected to make the hard call.
She's my daughter.
But I'm the killer. We both know that.
It's not gonna come to that.
And if it does? If it's a choice between her and literally everything else, Peter, you'd do anything for someone you care about. And we both know that
We both know that you would as well. Which is why you're exactly who I need to bring my girl home. Alive.
I hope you're right.
Muffin salud, Jud kein Hageltau, Gothan Kogalmak. Jutuklu, Heldador Morgath, Soltath Flandergath.
Boom! It's boom! Yes!
Oh, no, keep
Just
going.
let you fucking rock! Fast! Yeah, Ominous is right!
Agargonatol, Volmalki Ultath.
Groot says to put on your sliding pants. Looks like the only way down.
Here goes!
I don't like this! Exhilarating!
Oh, man! Kind of amazing! Also really terrifying. Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts.
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What, I heard he wears purple shorts.
The ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through!
Follow me!
Into a wall!
Trust me! Oh, yeah. I like this one.
Let's see those things in action.
I'm on it.
Melt that one, too.
That one!
Good thing that rock tried to murder us, or we'd have never got Quill's sweet new power. Maybe we should almost kill you more often.
That's not how it works. It's when people I care about are in danger, and then I get this feeling.
Oh, I get it. It's like faith energy.
No, it's not like...
Relax. I believe you. I am so jealous right now, Quill.
You should be.
What is that?
Come on, Rocket. We got past your fear of water.
That ain't water.
Ugh!
Well, does it burn?
It's so gloopy.
How do we get across this gunk?
I can't jump. It's like this magic mud stuff I used to make as a kid.
There is nothing magical about mud.
You haven't been to the spa in Praxia.
I have not.
You don't really strike me as the spa type.
Like I said, magic. If we can find something to stand on, maybe we can walk across.
Or better facilitate our leap.
Or that.
Step aside, mortals, and allow the Meltonator to do his mighty work.
That's a terrible name.
Huh? Got a better one?
PD Hot Guns.
No!
Captain Fireball.
It's not even a fireball. It's more like a heat glob.
Captain Heat Glob.
Nope, no.
I swear, Quill, you get all the fun toys.
What? What about that weird gun you have that turns people inside out?
Oh yeah, the zipper. Man, I gotta fix that thing. Yeah. At least it ain't quite as cold in this cave.
You're the one with fur. Groot's practically naked.
Groot don't get cold, but he's a big baby in the heat.
I'm Groot.
Hey, we're all flammable.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor.
Indeed. Almost.
He's got you there.
Right about there.
How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh, I didn't.
So we could have just as easily died horribly.
Yep.
Where'd they go?
What the flark?
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
I am Groot.
Star-Lord!
See?
Star-Lord!
Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
Nope, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
Ha! Always the charmer, Quill. Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Groot says watch out for those plants with all the holes on top. Burn, baby, burn! Nice! I ain't ever gonna get tired of that. Groot says those plants deserve it.
Keep it up! My crew's starting to get
Another plant falls to Captain Heat Glob. I imagined Foon would sense our arrival and rush to face us. I am disappointed.
Maybe he's hiding from us.
Unlikely.
We did kick the crap out of that ugly dweller thing.
And spank both blood brothers.
Nope, still not tired of it. Yeah, I think we've earned a vacation. Preferably on a normal planet where nothing's trying to kill us.
Nice shot, Peter!
Those things grow in a frozen hellscape. I think they're made of sturdier stuff than that.
Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point. Map was more beautiful. Its own twisted way.
Nope, still not tired of it. golden boy's getting tortured right now.
More likely Warlock is torturing Raker.
The Golden One is formidable.
I think she meant with his mouth, Drax.
That is not an effective means of torture.
Keep your eyes peeled. Smell an ambush.
Your senses must be finely tuned. I smell nothing. Though we are clearly still being stalked by the snow beasts.
They ain't exactly subtle. Wendigo!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Look, Will, it's your new best bud.
I'd say communication has failed.
Another, up there.
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Branch out, crew!
You have caused us consternation, but no longer!
They're fast for something so big.
You can't borrow my jet boots!
Don't expect them to say much more than Wendigo!
Why can't we ever just meet a nice local?
We do tend to attract a certain sort. Past time someone got stabbed.
Smoke the rocket!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Do your thing, Drax!
Find another snack, buddy!
I think they just want to play! You know, to death!
Beware!
They're fast for something so big.
The same is said of me! A good fight warms the blood!
I still don't know how you do this shirtless. Get the point? Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Next time we hunt monsters on a tropical paradise! Send it their way, Drax! Up you get, little buddy!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use!
Rifle now, rocket!
No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for food!
Not today, they don't!
What's next, Peter?
Find another snack, buddy!
I think they just want to play! You know, to death!
I look forward to our next encounter!
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
Hey, they're the ones who keep yelling Wendigo. See?
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of them.
These snow beasts have whet my appetite. I am eager to slay the great Fin Fang Foom.
Capture Drax. We're going to capture him.
That is what I said.
You said slay.
I meant capture. I never truly believed this day would come.
What, freezing your nips off with a bunch of us?
The day that I would prove myself against Fin Fang Foom.
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge. So much for not holding a grudge!
Quit trying to make friends! Ain't God's will! Oh! What do you think, Will? They still just tried to communicate!
Heads up!
They just herd us into their zoo?
Looks more like a dinner plate!
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu. Brutify him, brute!
This is a bad tactical...
It's a breathing room, brute!
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
Guys, huddle up!
I know! It's like they want me to keep blowing them up. And I gotta admit, every time they go splat, it paints an awfully nice picture. There's no way we lose today, Quill! Jeez, Quill,
This
way
lack
to
of
go!
leadership endangers us.
My butt still hurts from that slide!
Are you sure you have not been bitten on the buttock?
Drax! Shut him down!
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area.
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one!
Brute! Hog-tie!
Can we kill any faster? It's black and cold!
We really should have dressed in layers!
Any last words?
I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
Wendigo!
Oh, you Drax!
Why?
Yes!
to play!
Let him come! I got bombs for all!
Pulverize them! My butt still hurts from that slide! Chop them up!
You're not used to it by now!
Rocket! Blast them! Drag clock!
Yes! Bring me more!
Drax is on a murder raid, and I ain't complaining!
Groot, snag him!
This is a bad tactical position!
Is there a good one when it comes to these things? Well, watch it! Somebody call for a timeout!
Peter! Can you get to him?
I owe you one!
Don't mention, you're up, big guy!
Prepare yourself, Thief! Ready!
About time! Can we kill any faster? Let's go!
Help at the van!
It's like the whole planet came out to play!
My kind of game! That thing was too freaky to let live!
Its pitiful existence has ended! The rodent is being overwhelmed!
Hey, it's that Jack Clark who was hucking rocks at us!
Let us return the favor!
This
What's
has got
next,
my name
Peter?
on it! Never see it coming!
Rocket! I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
We are on their turf!
Rocket! Go wild!
Can we kill any faster? It's fucking cold!
Help at the van!
It's like the whole planet came out to play!
My kind of game!
Pizza!
You can admire him later!
Tie him down! My butt still hurts from that slide!
You owe me one, Quill!
Rocket! Safety's off!
You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
See? Need some breathing room, Groot!
Doc!
Up you get, big guy!
Unleash me onto these fools! I have a strange
okay?
threat! Return to the skirmish!
Appreciate the help,
Someone
big guy!
got stabbed!
Get him down, Groot!
Time to kick him while he's down!
Time to close his eyes! Permanently! We killed their leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Oh, please. It's probably the least dangerous thing on this planet. It's just a big hunk of scrap.
Hey, Groot, give me a boost.
I am Groot.
About yay high.
Yea is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
say Fin Fang Foom is a foe unlike any one could imagine.
I mean, he's basically a dragon from the fairy tales on Earth.
What do you see, Peter?
Rocket's right. The smoke's coming from the other side, but we gotta clear the way.
We can deal with that once all of us are up there. We'd better not get stranded out here. This cold is deadly.
We can always burn Groot.
Rocket!
What? He used to do it for me all the time. Just grows a little extra wood.
Well, it still feels wrong.
Yeah, she don't get it.
All right, heads up. I'm gonna drop something down for you guys.
I'm fine, just itchy. Just asked an ice planet.
Or you have lice again.
Hey, you got fur, you got lice. I can shave it all if you want. Please don't. If anything, this scorching weather's probably froze them all.
Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw them, they're dead.
Give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Could be more hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some Sakaran spirits.
Ooh, maybe it's a barbecue.
What's barbecue?
What? You guys have never had barbecue? Charbroiled burgers, grilled steaks, baby back ribs?
Why would you consume the ribs of an infant?
Told you Terrans were barbaric.
No, it's not. Trust me. You guys have got to try it.
Yeah, I'll pass on the eating babies thing too.
Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Is all this foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. big-eyes obelisk sticking out of the caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Done in record time. Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh? You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down. Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
It shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
So, what was up with old Bubblehead?
Seemed like an augment to me. Some sort of amorphous biochemical appendage.
Imagine what you could do with all those hands.
Don't be gross.
What? I didn't mean it like that.
The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our death bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it. Getting too old for this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You won't say? That old?
No, that young. I was grown, remember? I ain't gonna brand myself with how many cycles I've been sucking down air.
The rodent is mentally much older than any of us.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your quill. Go!
Fin Fang Foom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunket scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown Gordlesplode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! Yeah! It actually does!
Now, we disrobe!
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Prepare yourself, Fin Fang Foom. You face your final moments.
Not final. Capture, alive.
That is what I meant. His final moments before captivity.
Should we take his knives, just to be safe?
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
Guys! These creeps ain't gonna win against us. We're wanted men.
The assassin, rodent, and tree may well be criminals, but I have served my time.
I meant we're renegades. We roll the dice because we're not afraid. You to say we put those losers out there in the ground. Who's with me?
We are!
Kinda with you,
I
Peter.
know why.
Wanted man, renegade.
We are in all places!
I don't want to think about Kentucky in heaven right now.
Boom, baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
One to go.
Rocket! Do your thing!
Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boo? Or I guess not so cold.
True battle!
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did. Run! That was too close.
Good thinking! Muscle! Get through the head! He thinks you two can refund that rock right into Boom's face!
Watch out for him! Oh, everything!
Great advice, Gamora!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Boom would never shame himself with surrender!
Feel this?
Time for the big guns!
Suppose we had some fools I originally suggested!
Don't rub it in!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
What's wrong, Peter? First time?
We definitely got his attention!
It is not his attention, I pray!
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
It's better! We need a favor! He's coming down hard! Quick! While he's stuck in the ice!
Slice and dice!
I'll enjoy this!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Watch out for him! Well, everything!
So much for going quietly!
Take care not to burn!
Drax, sack him!
Welcome down!
Wrap him up, bud! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
What's wrong, Peter? First
Looks like
time?
you need a little help! Come on, cut him down!
I thought you'd never ask! Come on, Boom! You'll like sex outside!
Hellbender's got all the minions he can eat! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use her full title in her presence!
rocket!
Need plasma, you overgrown blizzard!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Yeah, play nice and we'll go easy on you!
Don't fall underfoot!
What's wrong? Are we even making a dent?
Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him matter! So that's progress!
His rage rains down!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
It is a truly momentous battle!
I'm getting cold!
You weren't cold already?
Bombs away, rocket! Hope this makes you square with Hellbender!
It's better, since we need a favor!
Time our attack! Glorious!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender!
We
Promise!
lost you for a second. Stop it short, Groot! Now's your chance, Gamora!
Suppose we had so fool as I originally suggested. The beast grows desperate!
Yeah, and pissed!
And he's bound to get sloppy!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some
the
fireworks?
Can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it!
Watch out for him! Well, everything!
So much for going quietly!
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
Beast is most dangerous when at its full destiny. We must not fail! We are ready!
Now! Get it on your gun!
Peter Quill, unleash the Almighty fire with fire!
Let her loose!
Yes! We stand triumphant! Whom has fallen?
Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath.
Floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. You promised.
Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your... baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah! This isn't you. Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom. The final harvest begins. Dead worlds, screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis, What happened on Lamentus after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Ah, Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did, change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Katati Guardians at the cave entrance.
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
Thanos? Obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 is joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus, sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. When I awoke, I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force, feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just... it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you... delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Nova Corps, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now, with us. And we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
A tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries. They were wearing so many layers. Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
On Morgoth's breath, you are correct!
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff. It's all yours. I've made it foolproof, just for you.
Mantis? What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great, I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
How about working on my stuff, too?
I think I can handle it. Let's see what we can make with the parts you've got. Really? Nothing at all? All right. Anything else before I go back to my own stuff?
I'll let you focus on your project. Thanks.
You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed, Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard and...
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot.
He'd look so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity! So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor? Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot? Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden.
You don't got to apologize, bud.
I've got so many questions.
She can get my bomb recipe.
I know,
if
and
she
I want
pays
so
for
many
it.
answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Happened on Lamentus after we left. You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Kotati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
Wow! Okay.
Woo! Harsh words. Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass. Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there, no matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
right.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source...
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us. Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Boom! Ah. Got a piece of that guy.
Direct hit.
We must make the most of this diversion!
Thought you'd rather watch Boom's rampage. Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
Oh yes, little fuzzy! It's right! Oh, no, wait! Different timeline again!
Groot says it's maybe better not to get caught up shooting.
My blades are useless out here, Peter Quill!
Took the words right out of my mouth!
Now this is a proper dogfight. That one's toast.
That's a hit.
Gotcha! Taking fire! Crap, that's a lot of turrets. Tag them!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Bet they felt bad.
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her, Quill.
I'm happy enough to still be in one piece!
There's more where that came from.
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
She is everything her legend said she would be!
They're in!
Mantis, you sure you could fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Thanks, Groot! Put their lights out! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tunes! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality!
Send it their way, Drax!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Cut to pieces!
Been too long since I blew something up!
Peter! The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again! Let's see that sword!
Like a hot knife!
Rip him up, Drax!
Hey, Scudheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
These faith crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Stop that weirdos deserve it!
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
Tell them later! Let's get the floors out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Damn! They called in the creep elite!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Now, then, kick their butts!
Now is the time to strike!
Finally! Next time, you're on your own!
Lock and load, Rocket! Really missing my tooth right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice to the will!
Well, that's not fair! Make them hurt, Gamora!
It'll be a slice!
Let loose, Rocket! The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Of course I think we'll win! We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Keep them busy, crew!
The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder!
Bet you I'd finish off more than you!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
I require
Yeah, the
your
sooner
help!
that guy's down, the better!
Right with you, big guy!
I seek vengeance!
Go get him, Tiger!
Order up!
Lay on the hurt!
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
And he will suffer for it!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Foul! That one is under a violent spell! Beware!
We don't want to be in the way of that!
Hold up, Rocket!
Well!
Thanks,
This one just eats ammo!
It's all you, Gamora!
Get on the floater! He's fixing up the others!
We can't do that without a head! Priest is channeling power into that one!
Flying one empowers them with faith!
That priest is pumping faith
And
blood
he
to the
will
chase!
suffer for it!
All you, Rocket!
Sure! We hide! We're flying! Priest healing him up!
Well, that's not fair! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
Tell them later, after they're dead!
This adversary is well fortified!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Next round's on me!
Time's up!
Rip him a new one! Let's see those branches! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
You need a sword, Peter! Get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own tune!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use! How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
We should switch to the hard stuff!
Guys, that one's sending the rest!
Well, that's not fair!
Flying one heaves a spell!
Oh,
Put a
crap!
target on
What
it!
are these lights obscuring my vision?
Thanks, Will! I think the big guy sees
I am not
stars.
accustomed to being vulnerable.
I'll be your wingman anytime.
This one's defenses are formidable!
Help, Drax!
You struggle in vain!
Old man really knows how to fly our ship!
Wait a second. Did you say our? Big problems call for the big solution. Thanks, Drax. You got this one.
This is how it's done!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies.
Holmes is healing his pals!
He can't do that without a head! Watch out! That one's been enhanced!
Who's me next?
Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face! Ain't nothing getting through!
Round him up, Groot. Blow him up. Smash him up, Drax.
These space crates are unstable!
Maybe we shouldn't stand next to them then. Gamora, run him through.
Churchwater keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
If we get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one!
Show him some muscle.
This will be our glorious final
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
assistance!
Right with you, big guy.
It's like this one doesn't feel pain!
Carve him a new one. These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
Boss lady better not ding our ship!
Boys, wait a second. Did you say our?
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
Chrome Dome's gotta go! Before we're overrun!
Do your thing, Gamora.
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
How is she staying astride Boom without a saddle?
This bullet sponge needs to be seeing stars!
This won't hurt! Much! Don't get hit by the big bad trick guys down! Hit him where it hurts!
Blow him away, Rocket. Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
You need a sword beater! To get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own
Listen to
tune!
Groot! Get in here!
Mantis, you still alive?
When?
Now.
That's a tricky question with a lot of answers, Star Guy.
You know what? Never mind.
can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jars full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
I said cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils and sweetly perfumed lotions for his perfect skin.
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. We'll meet you people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
The Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
You owe me one, 12.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now?
Get back in there, Tiger!
Put down another fanatic!
Having fun preying on the weak?
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot. Peter Quill, I have breath!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
Don't
These
think
people
they're all
fight
for
without
much
fear.
of a
They
chat!
fully embrace the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here.
Clarked.
Scott, we need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Kinda hoping Warlock will free himself and save us some of the legwork.
We didn't come all this way to let some magic cave vagrant steal our kill.
He cannot succeed alone, and neither can we.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now? Chop, chop, Gamora! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Learn official shirt, Taylor.
Alias woman incoming!
Watch this!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
We win. We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Lady Hellbender may have an opinion on that.
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano!
She's actually an accomplished pilot!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now? Roped another cultist!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
Past time someone got stabbed! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Learn
Get the
official
point?
shirt, Taylor.
Enjoy the honor of your death!
We made another mess!
Groot's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser Guardians flarked the entire galaxy.
There must be one where I did not accept it.
Drax,
I have accepted my failure. I will not repeat it.
Good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Chop them, Gamora! Groot, do your thing! Light him up, Rocket! You'll tell us where Warlock is?
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here. Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
At least Mantis and
I believe the insect witch will prove quite capable as a pilot! Haley and the Matriarch could not save this one!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
The fabric inhibits their potential!
You don't stand a chance!
What's next, Peter? We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Lady Hellbender may have an opinion on that.
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Tracker's working fine.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Probably destroyed half the Armada by now, Drax! Using only her bare
You
hands!
said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guide, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
What tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. We're smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
This place brings back troubling memories.
Groot wants to know if you're gonna go all weirdo again.
No. Thanks to all of you, I have seen through Magus's lies and no longer feel the weight of the promise.
We are being watched. Say hi to the church camps. Whoa. I hope some of them understand Groot because that was a sweet word. I smell it too. Some kind of culty funk.
The tree has no nose.
Yeah, he does. This ain't where you'd expect it.
Disturbing.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Quill, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels!
Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
Dasted scack bastards!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, larking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise! That hurt! Seek cover, Peter Quill! Your feeble body cannot overpower such tremendous gusts!
Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defiant 31!
What are you doing up there?
Tactical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me! This sucks!
You mean it blows?
Yeah, that
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma purge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good!
Go get him, guys.
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool.
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant freaking rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come and test your mettle.
Punch him up! Smoke him, Rocket! Slash him some more! How much time do we have?
We have the time we have!
You made me do it, you nutjob face top!
That soldier was delirious, but now he is dead!
Rex, toss it!
Be careful! They can try to box us in!
I'm keeping an eye on the walls! Wipe them out, Rocket!
Don't be destroyed!
How are we holding up?
We're good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Gamora, slice him up!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
We'll get there, Drax! Keep up the fight!
The church is worried! They sent Nova after us!
Gotta be getting close!
Shocking!
When possible, circumvent electrical hazards!
Thanks, bud!
Where is Big One has mine?
The battlefield
Perhaps
is
you
way
should
too
avoid
busy
that
with all these
electrical
mines!
wizardry! What is next, Peter Quill?
Toss him around!
Be careful! They can try to box us in!
Let us try! I'll shoot them all!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
We'll get there, Drax! Keep up the fight! If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I swear!
So, let's take that script-neck soldier out then!
No, Gamora!
I shall enjoy this!
Finally! Sick of those casting mines! Watch the large one's explosive!
Any last words?
In my feelings!
Bet you never know
The
so
entire
alive,
galaxy
though!
showed up for this draw!
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Be careful! They can try to box us in!
Let him try! I'll shoot them all!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! Incoming explosive! The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it!
I would not dismiss some aid!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen
I will
stars!
not be bested so easily!
Go get him, Tiger! Shield's in the way!
I believe the electrical thaumaturge is a priority!
Peter got hit? Shocking!
At least we got past the fan bit!
Barely!
Be careful! They could try to box us in!
I'm keeping an eye on the wall! That floating mine guy is really starting to tick me off!
Good work, you two! I don't think we need to worry about those mines!
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those... words? Do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Come! Bring us a real challenge! We're boring the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What are you doing, man? We don't want more of them to slow us down.
Catathian battle rage will drive us forward with renewed vigor.
The rest of us ain't Catathian.
It's a good question. Why doesn't the Collector help?
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked, but I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, Fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Bug, you need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who is Bug? Heads up! We've got new friends!
I'm happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
It feels something like destiny, doesn't it? No, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
Yup, it's fucking cool! Is that light getting brighter?
Looks like it. We need to hurry.
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on!
All right, let's keep moving.
Whoa! Monster down!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Never see it coming!
How big is this ship? Tie them down, crew!
Hard to tell how the space battle's going!
Lady Hellbender is pulverizing the church.
Our justice is swift!
No, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
The songs they will sing of our exploits.
Don't want to watch out space cop!
Is that light getting brighter?
Looks like it. We need to hurry.
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! Feel
I am
this?
trying to destroy.
Ready!
Another fevered trooper now runs cold.
Rocket! Blast them!
What? to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Ain't no space worms.
I fought space worms.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Trajud blu, Heldagor Morgat, Soltat Flandergat.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice?
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
Any one of you could stand alongside the greatest of my people in battle.
That's nice to hear.
You would likely die first, but you would be remembered for your efforts.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys! Not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Now, just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? Ranger had to know we're chasing here, right?
I don't think he gives a scut. Guy has an ego bigger than this whole fist.
Floating one restores this I have assuaged the threat. Return to the skirmish.
What the? Coach is juicing his...
Fallen!
Better now, thanks.
Ugly son, shoot the first.
The wizard gives them power!
Yeah! I love playing Zappazellin!
This has got my name on it! Peter!
Throw that, Drax!
Oh, crap!
Crush him, Drax!
He is their
Yeah,
healer
well,
is
that
tottering!
makes him a target of my
Too
focus.
close!
That's why I'm here! Root to root!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals.
Chop him up!
That one's redirecting fire. Don't shoot!
The wizard gives them power! He is weakened! Attack!
Let's make him feel it! Newsflash! Sucks in here too!
outside now?
Think like a tree!
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
Oh, I don't think this thing's running!
Look! The sorcerer heals his ilk!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Cut him off, Gamora!
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
I will rip sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Control chaos, Drax!
The sorcerer amplifies their power!
Been too long since I blew something up! Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
At least we got the drop on him!
Don't shoot that one or it's gonna rain pain on us!
Oh, right with you, big guy!
Gotta get on Flatface! He's mending his friends!
Well, that's not fit! Put him through!
I'll enjoy
Thank
this!
you, Peter Quill!
I'll be your wingman anytime!
Sudden dirt medic is really complicating things! Boom! Zonked out a cultist!
Peter Quill! You must not shoot the enchanted one!
Yeah! The freak's gonna redirect your blast!
Your
What's
my
the
great
opposite of
strength
heal?
is
Let's do that
underutilized!
to him! Stick it to him, brute!
I will rip sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction!
I thought you'd never ask!
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
Oh, I don't think this thing's running!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Newsflash! Sucks in here too!
Can we go back outside now?
Rocket! New bomb!
Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
At least we got the drop on him! What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps a repair bay of Riverwheel sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Control chaos, Drax!
The sorcerer protects the rest!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Drax, destroy!
Strike those who Magus dies this day! It has no point!
Oh, I don't think this thing's running!
The blood
Hey,
has
Quill!
amping up
I
his
think
buddy.
the big guy's seen stars! I got all these toys I'm just dying to use! Careful! He's powering up his crew! Hey, man! Drax needs a hand!
Drax! Oh, crap! I'm coming!
I can barely cut into his armor!
String him up, brute! Sick of Drax! Rocket! Ranger had to know we'd chase him here, right?
He underestimates us! It will be a fatal mistake!
Flip his wings! So he gets to just go around healing his pals!
Rocket! Safety's off! Wreck him, Drax!
I will rip sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction!
Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. He must not have accepted the promise.
He would have been on us by now. We've made enough noise. One time, I spent several rotations on the outside of a ship, stalking a well-protected target. Finally, she decided she had too many guards, so I pulled her out of the porthole. I wonder if she's still floating out there somewhere.
Okay, here we go.
Taking a spacewalk in the middle of a blue rock fight.
These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No! We will be there, Terminators!
Pizza!
To the bone!
There is nothing like the smell of your enemies burning!
Ugh, smells like a transporter accident left in the 3 cycles!
Cut that robo-priest down to size!
They suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom, or beat him.
Ah, we did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me all week.
Okay, who's ready for some action?
Rocket, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Clark!
Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the tracker.
Keep the breathing room, Bruce! Slice and dice!
Cut to pieces!
Is this a dead end?
Hard to say with all the ghosts in our faces.
Keep the breathing room, Bruce!
Words for later, Quill.
Oh, thanks, bud. Time to shred him! Watch your step. A lot of nasty drops here.
It's called battlefield awareness, Peter!
My guy keeps dodging my shots! Come on, put him down!
Don't make
Aggression
it
is often the best protection! Return Peter Quill's child at once!
She won't come willingly until we end this madness!
Thanks, Groot! There's your chance, Gamora!
Too fast for my boss!
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
The Centurion has opened himself to hurt!
Man! I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
Watch your butts!
Watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here!
They could be a tactical advantage!
Stop buzzing around! Come down here and fight me!
I also require the grounding of this renegade!
Hold him down, crew! Drax! Shut him! Looks like some ultra-heavy firepower up ahead!
I hope Mantis steers clear of those things!
Coming!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done.
I hope this goes as well as the old Sakaar rescue gig.
The target was